raise hand function to ask questions of Jackson Marinez. Jackson, as you all know, is undefeated at 19-0 with 7 knockouts. He's coming out of the Dominican Republic and challenging for an interim lightweight title on Saturday night. This is our co-feature to the main event. Jackson and Sammy, if you would translate, Jackson's been training with Robert Garcia in Riverside, or training at Robert Garcia's gym, I should say, in Riverside for the last 3 months, maybe a little bit more. Can you tell us, Jackson, a little bit about your preparations and the change of gym to Garcia's camp?
Jackson, has entrenado con el Team García los últimos 3 meses. ¿Nos puedes decir cómo eso ha afectado tu entrenamiento o qué cambios has hecho con tu entrenamiento con el Team García?
Tengo ya un año entrenando ahí con ellos, un año de entrenamiento en el campamento de Robert García, y he aprendido mucho en el campamento.
He said he's actually been training with Robert for over a year and that he's learned a lot from being there with him and his team.
That's great. Marinez has the edge in this fight against Rolando Romero, a highly touted power punching prospect. But you have the edge in experience, 115 pro rounds versus your opponent who only has 25 pro rounds. Do you think that will be a help for you on Saturday night?
Tú tienes más experiencia que Rolando, teniendo 115 peleas, rounds con profesionales. ¿Tú crees que eso te va a ayudar en la pelea este sábado con Rolando, que tiene menos que tú?
Sí, eso es una clave. Es una clave de esa pelea. Esa es una clave.
Yes, he says that is a key in this fight, the experience that he has.
All right, thank you. We're going to take a few questions from the press. We'll start with Keith Eidick from Boxing Scene. Keith?
Yes, can you ask Jackson, there's a lot of hype around Rolly Romero, his punching power, what people expect from him later in the sport. Can you ask Jackson what he thinks of Romero, what he's seen of him on tape, and what he's anticipating on Saturday night?
Tienen mucho admiración con Rolando, con su poder y todo lo que ha hecho. ¿Qué es tu opinión? ¿No? ¿Qué tú opinas de él? ¿Le has mirado video y qué es tu opinión de Rolando?
Mira, como a todo ser humano, a todo atleta se le da mérito, le doy el mérito a un muchacho con bastante talento, pero no le tengo miedo a su pegada, no le tengo miedo, esa es la verdad.
Yeah, he's a talented kid with a lot of power, but he's not afraid of his power, not at all. So.
When I spoke to Rolando Romero on the phone the other day, he mentioned that he was going to knock Jackson out brutally, in brutal fashion, maybe unlike anything anyone's ever seen. That's what he said definitively. So can you ask him what his opinion is of that?
Jackson, le preguntaron a Rolando cómo iba a ser la pelea. Dijo que te iba a noquear en una manera que nadie ha mirado. ¿Qué es tu respuesta con eso?
Bueno, eso es su pensar, ese es su pensamiento. Una cosa es lo que él hace y otra cosa es lo que va a pasar.
He says that's his opinion, but it's one thing is his opinion, another thing is what's going to happen Saturday night.
Does he think that Romero might be overconfident going into this fight?
¿Tú crees que Romero está un poquito muy confiado con esta pelea?
Lo que pasa es que él cree que es uno de los boxeadores con los que él se ha enfrentado. Y no es un boxeador muy distinto. Y él se va a dar cuenta el sábado. El sábado 15 se va a dar cuenta de que él va a pelear con un boxeador muy diferente a lo que él ha peleado.
He says he believes that just Rolando hasn't been in with a fighter with that experience, and that Saturday night he's going to show Rolando the difference between the opponents and a fighter with experience like himself.
I just have one last question for Jackson. Can you ask him what it would mean for him to win this fight? How it would help himself, his family, and change his career in life if he were to win?
Jackson, esta pelea el sábado, si la ganas, ¿cómo cambiaría tu vida? ¿Cómo te sentirías?
Oh, me sentiría súper feliz porque es algo que hemos estado trabajando desde que iniciamos, pensando en eso y ya es tiempo, ya llegó y es una oportunidad que muchos queremos.
Yes, he said it'll change his life tremendously, something that he's been working his whole life for. And the opportunity is here and he's ready for it. And he'll definitely change his life for the better after this Saturday, after he wins.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Keith. High stakes competitive fights are sprinkled throughout the Showtime schedule. It's one of the things we're most proud of and what makes this special, I think, and stand out amongst all the boxing that's on today. We're going to take our next question from Andres Gomez. Andres, go ahead.
Good afternoon, Jackson. I just want to know what this opportunity means to you to fight, for a title. Do you feel any pressure, and also just the confidence that you get from your corner of Robert Garcia?
Jackson, peleando por un título este sábado, ¿cómo te hace sentir? ¿Te da motivación y también teniendo Robert Garcia en tu esquina, cómo te hace sentir?
Me hace sentir muy emocionado, muy feliz, porque como ya te había dicho, es algo que soñamos todos los boxeadores desde que iniciamos este deporte y sintiendo la compañía de este gran entrenador es algo súper emocionante.
He said he's very excited for the opportunity. Like he said, he's been working his whole life for this and having Robert and just the opportunity in itself. He's looking forward to it and he's excited about Saturday.
All right, and what do you want the fans to learn or find out about you Saturday night? What do you want to demonstrate to the public?
Jackson, ¿qué quieres que los fans piensen de ti después de este sábado, después de tu pelea?
Es que los fans quiero que piensen que sí se puede, que a pesar del sacrificio y que algunas veces uno dice, no puedo, que ya está cansado, que quiere quitarse, uno tiene que luchar por su sueño, porque sí se puede, con fe y con ayuda de Dios, todo se puede.
He wants the fans to just realize that anything's possible with hard work and sacrifice, and that's what he wants to show Saturday night.
All right. Does he have any message for his Dominican people out there he's going to be representing as a Dominican contender?
¿Tienes un mensaje para tu gente dominicana que como eres peleador dominicano?
Para mi gente dominicana, ellos saben qué tipo de boxeador soy, ellos saben qué tipo de peleador soy arriba del ring. Ellos saben que no soy de lo que hablan mucho, sino que arriba del ring demuestra lo que tiene que demostrar. Ellos saben lo que va a pasar y ese título va para República Dominicana, con Dios por delante.
He says that his Dominican people know what he's about. He's excited and he's going to bring the title back to Dominican Republic.
All right. Thank you guys for your time.
Thank you, Andres. We have just one more question for Jackson. This one from Marco Perez. Marco from Boxeo de Colombia. Marco, please unmute your Zoom and go ahead. Marco Perez, if you can hear me, you're gonna have to unmute your computer and allow yourself to speak.
Ya, Jackson, buenas tardes, ¿cómo estás? Boxeo de Colombia. Quería hacerte dos preguntas. Una, sabemos que el boxeo dominicano es completamente diferente al boxeo mexicano. ¿Cómo fue esa adaptación con Robert García, que sabemos que es más de fuerza, es más de, como lo que sabemos, va más allá de lo que es el estilista como son ustedes? La primera. Y la segunda, ¿cómo puedes mejorar lo que hizo Rosario? ¿Eso te motiva bastante, el Banano Rosario, para representar a la República Dominicana como lo está haciendo él?
Sí, la primera pregunta te la voy a responder. Es simplemente combinar ambas, la fuerza con el estilismo, como así se llama. No soltar tu estilo, pero aprender otro, porque en pelea siempre va a haber un plan A y un plan B. Y sobre la segunda, sobre Rosario, sí, claro, esta pelea de él llenó de mucha emoción y mucho éxito a los dominicanos. Es algo que uno lo tiene como ejemplo y es un ejemplo a seguir.
Muchas gracias.
Igual.
Sammy, if you could give us a paraphrase of the questions and then a bit of the answer as much as you can get, we'd appreciate it. And then we'll sign off.
They asked him just how his style, the Dominican style, is so different from the Mexican style, how he ended up with Robert Garcia. He just said that Robert Garcia is just a good overall trainer. So he was excited and he learned a lot from being with him. And also that the win from Banana, being a Dominican himself, motivates him a lot to win the title this Saturday.
Great, that's terrific. Sammy, thanks for your help. Senor Marinez, muchas gracias. And good luck as you prepare for weigh-in. And of course, for Saturday night, we look forward to the fight.
Muchas gracias. Gracias a ustedes también por la oportunidad y por la entrevista.
So thank you a lot for the opportunity.